This is Mariel to her countrymen. On evolution.
Friends, a 2024 Gallup poll found that about 37% of Americans, roughly 1 in 3, believe that God created humans in their present form within the last 10,000 years. This belief has decreased only slightly since the turn of the century. The United States today presents more theological, God-based opposition to the theory of evolution than Darwin experienced in his lifetime in Victorian England. Rigid biblical belief is more common and better politically organized now than then. This belief developed most likely due to fear of social moral decay, out of a wish to be good. As Darwin's opponents asked during his lifetime, if humans are descended from apes instead of angels, who are we? What does the world mean? How do we live moral lives? Many people chose to shut out evolution and seek answers only from the Bible. I'd like to reach out with a message. Scientific findings about evolution since Darwin have decreased, if not eliminated, that reason for fear. I'll outline the reasons for accepting evolution with wonder and joy. Evolution is not just competition. People often misunderstand this. Yes, there is struggle. Life is not easy. But evolutionary biology since Darwin has been enriched by genetics, ecology, and social science, the study of human beings ourselves. Evolution is not only competitive, it is collaborative. It is aesthetic, with a focus on beauty. It is utterly creative. Charles Darwin gave the framework. Species change over time through natural and artificial human selection. He saw that creatures vary, and those variations, when helpful, are passed down. But Darwin worked with what he could observe. He didn't yet know about genes, or epigenetics, or the microbiome, or horizontal gene transfer, or group selection. Since Darwin, we've come to understand that the process of evolution can be described in 3 simple, powerful words: variation, selection, replication. This framework doesn't just describe the evolution of species. It describes cells, ideas, technologies, languages, institutions, cultures. Variation is everywhere. In genes, yes, but also in behavior, in ecosystems, in thought. Variation is life trying new things. Diversity is not just a byproduct, it is essential to resilience and adaptation. Selection is the living environment offering feedback. A change that works, physically, socially, emotionally, tends to persist. The feedback loops vary by scale and system. In a rainforest, it might be climate. In a school, it might be community support. In evolution, selection isn't always brutal. It can be gentle, subtle, and mutual. Replication is how patterns carry forward. Genes replicate, memes, ideas replicate, traditions replicate, and in every act of replication, there's potential for mutation. There's variation again, and the whole cycle continues. What emerges from these 3 ingredients is extraordinary. Bacteria and whales, pigments in butterfly wings, and human symphonies. We see structures in the double helix and in the structure of a village. I'd like to expand on the collaborative nature of life's evolution. Multicellular organisms, including us, are made of once independent cells that joined forces. Trees and fungi form mutualistic networks underground. Human beings, as a species, rely on cooperation for survival, likely more than any other species. Language, story, and shared culture evolve through relationships. We are all connected. Every plant, animal, microbe, all related, all working together, and sometimes fighting. This view does not deny meaning. In fact, it deepens it. The spiritual world that some defend by denying evolution becomes, in this light, even more wondrous. Life is not static, it is special and becoming. In this, many spiritual leaders agree. Starting with Pope John Paul II in 1996, the Catholic Church has affirmed that evolution and faith are not in conflict. Taoism, a major philosophy and religion of China, might help explain the high rates of acceptance of evolution in China. Taoism focuses on processes of becoming. The dust of stars forms cells. Cells form minds. Minds form compassion. Evolution describes a vast, unfolding story, older than any scripture, but not in conflict with any truth-seeking tradition. It teaches us humility. We humans are recent arrivals in life's evolution. It teaches us hope. Life is full of unexpected brilliance. And it teaches us responsibility. Human behavior is now a major force shaping evolution itself. Through culture, technology, and environmental impact, we are active participants in life's future. So yes, evolution explains our origins. In doing so, it does not leave us morally adrift. We now know that empathy and responsibility are part of living with good judgment. We can understand ourselves now as apes with angels. Let us listen to our better angels. Thank you.
Nature sounds and photographs sourced from the Creative Commons and public domain. Please refer to show notes or mariel.systems/tohercountrymen for attributions. Finally, please like, share, and subscribe to support the series. Thank you.